And we're back with scenario number 2 of our Rise of the Red Skull campaign on expert difficulty with Spider-Woman. For beating Crossbones, we get to add a tech upgrade. Choose one of the 4 tech upgrades to add to the deck. Let's take a look at those. Here they are. The first one, Setup, which means it's played at setup. It's an upgrade with a hero action. Discard this card and remove it from the campaign log. Ready your hero and heal 5 damage. So it's a one-time use for the rest of the campaign. Discard this card and remove it from the campaign log. Draw 5 cards. Search your deck and discard pile for an ally. Put it into play and give it a tough status card. I would like that very much with Iron Fist. Discard this card, deal 5 damage to the villain and each enemy engaged with you. I think I'm going to go with the emergency teleporter for Iron Fist. We'll try that out and see how it goes. And we're back. We've got the emergency teleporter generated. And we got the 3 experimental weapons that ended on the table from the last scenario, which are going to go into the encounter deck. That happens whether you are playing on expert difficulty or normal. For expert difficulty, we set each player's HP to the remaining HP recorded in the campaign log, which was 9. And I may add 1 random obligation from the expert campaign set to the deck to heal the identity to full hit points. I will decline as that's only 2 hit points. So we'll get these experimental weapons into the encounter deck. Shuffle our deck and draw the hand. I like some of this. Avengers Mansion, probably not, because finesse is a higher priority. So, Absorbing Man. Discard from the encounter deck until an environment is discarded, put it into play, and then shuffle the discard pile in. Snowy Hillside. After Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack, place 1 threat on the main scheme, 2 if there are 5 or more delay counters. Absorbing Man gains the trait of each environment in play when revealed. If Super Absorbing Power is in play, deal 1 encounter card to each player, otherwise search for it, and there it is. Absorbing Man gains Ice, Metal, Stone, and Wood. After resolving step 1, place 1 delay counter. When an environment enters play, discard each other environment card in play. Alrighty. Let's get started. We'll take a look at the top card of the encounter deck. I don't find scrying super useful, but might as well do it. It is an environment that's going to come into play as a boost card, okay? And then we'll go ahead and use Strength to get out Finesse. We'll use Finesse, Self-Propelled, and Desperate Defense to get out Hawkeye. After flipping to Spider-Woman, so that we make sure to get the buff from the Interrupt for playing an aspect card. And then we'll thwart for 2 and for 1 and get rid of this Super Absorbing Power. And then we'll draw 4. So for the villain, 1 threat, 1 delay counter, and then 1 attack. Right now he just has the ice trait. Attack, Spider-Woman will exhaust to handle it, and it's going to be for 2 plus this card enters play. So just 2. Blocked by Spider-Man, or Spider-Woman. Then we got an encounter card to deal with, which is Omnimorph Duplication. If Absorbing Man has the... Okay, so he has the Stone trait, so he gets 1 face down boost card. That is really not bad. I guess if he had multiple traits, it could have been pretty bad. So on to the hero turn. Go Finesse, and then these 3 cards to play Falcon, which will buff Spider-Woman by 1. And go 1, 2. Oh, when Falcon enters play, we get his response. Look at the top 3. No treacheries. So Falcon and Hawkeye will thwart, and then we'll draw 4. 1 threat, 1 boost counter, 1 attack, and I don't have any specific defensive abilities, so I'll probably just use Hawkeye to tank the attack. So we got a boost card of 2 plus 1 if if Absorbing Man has the ice or metal trait, which he does not. So he's currently at 4, 5, 6 attack. So rip Hawkeye. And then we got an encounter card, which is Hydra Soldier, which has the guard trait. For the hero turn, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 and play Iron Fist. Buff Spider-Woman by 1. And we'll use Spider-Woman and Falcon to take out the Hydra Soldier. Deals me an encounter card. We'll use Iron Fist for 2 damage. Plus 1 with his Mystic and a stun. Do I want to keep Captain Marvel? I think I do. I'd like to get her out next turn if I can. Draw 3, ready up, so we got 1 threat, 1 delay, remove stun, 2 encounter cards. Now you don't want Absorbing Man making undefended attacks in this scenario. Another Hydra Soldier, exhaust your identity card and Surge. Piercing Thorns. Discard 1 card at random from your hand if he has the wood trait. We don't. So, rip Squirrel Girl. Now, I think I'll just get out Rapid Response here. Do I want to keep Inspiring Presence actually? I can use Finesse. I don't think so. There's not going to be any point. Get out Rapid Response. We'll use Iron Fist. Not going to use his response here, but we'll use Iron Fist and Falcon to handle the Hydra Soldier. And that brings in an encounter card, and then we're going to... I'm not going to Rapid Response Falcon back in. No, I want to do it with Iron Man. Iron Man's too good. Or Iron Fist is too good. So, 1 threat, 1 boost, 1 delay counter, and then 1 attack. And the attack will go on Spider-Woman. And we'll use... Oh, I don't have the Desperate Defense. Okay, we'll just take the attack. So it's going to be +1, so just 3. 1 damage. And then we got 2 encounter cards incoming. Power Gauntlets. And 1 random discard again. Oh, Captain Marvel. Okay, on to the hero phase. Let's go ahead and Finesse plus Indomitable, get out Energy Barrier. And then we'll use... do I want to ready her now, or do I want to ready her later? Is the question. We'll use Iron Fist for 1, 2, 3 plus a stun. And he'll be retired, and we'll bring him back with Rapid Response. With 1 damage. Yeah, I really have no idea. I guess we'll use Indomitable. Okay, so threat. We're now over 5 delay counters. Remove stun. 1 encounter card. Steel kick. Take 3 indirect damage. 4 if he has a metal. He does not. We'll just use the energy barrier for that. And deal 3 to Absorbing Man. On to the hero phase. We can go Finesse plus Quinjet to play Contaminant Immunity. Get her back up to full and add Toughness. We'll go Inconspicuous plus Unflappable for Pheromones. So she's going to be buffed by 2 this turn. Add Stun and Confused. And we'll deal 3 damage. Okay, 1 threat, 1 delay, remove stun, 1 encounter card. Discard an upgrade or support you control. I'll drop Emergency Teleporter because I'm not planning on using that this game anyway. Then on to the hero phase. Let's get out another Finesse. Let's use the Finesses for rapid response. Then we'll attack for 1, 2, 3 and stun the boss. 3 because we're using a Mystic counter, and that's going to drop the boss into phase 3. Absorbing Man gains the trait of each environment in play. After Absorbing Man activates against you, if he has the Ice or Stone, place 1 threat. If he has Metal or Wood, take 1 indirect damage. Currently he has Stone, so it's 1 threat. We're going to use Spider-Woman this round to thwart for 2, and then draw 4. So 1 threat, remove stun. We owe 1 threat for this activation, and then 1 encounter card, which is Master Plan. So we got to go find a side quest. Avalanche. When revealed, each player must choose to either spend a lightning resource or take 2 indirect damage. 3 if there's 5 or more delay counters, which there is. There should be like 7. We'll use a lightning resource. Desperate Defense I don't think is going to get much use because I'm just stunning the boss over and over. So that's all for the villain phase. For the hero phase we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 and play Luke Cage. We'll use Spider-Woman to thwart for 2. We'll use Iron Fist, damage for 3, and stun. It's going to retire him and we'll bring him back with rapid response. These are both pretty good cards. I don't think I'm going to need Pheromones, so I'm just gonna throw it away. I will use Luke Cage though to do 2 damage, and then I'm gonna throw away Pheromones and then draw 4. So 1 threat, remove stun, 1 encounter card. Actually, +1 threat for this activation thanks to his text. Villain Schemes. 1, 2, 3. Probably let the threat get a little higher than I should have. Can I deal the 11 here? I can go 2, 4, probably 6, so not likely. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 and get out Goliath for +1 to Spider-Woman. And we'll just thwart for 4. Iron Fist should have 1 damage after he got rapid response. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And add another stun. And then draw 3. So 1 threat, remove stun. 1 encounter card. Actually 2 threat because of the stone. Hydra regular, insight 1, that's 1 more threat on the main scheme. So here I should be able to just finish it off. This minion doesn't have guard, so we'll just go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. So that's going to do it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, without needing Spider-Woman's extra. Okay, pretty mild scenario, I would say, even on expert difficulty. Although I did stun lock the boss for like the entire game. Iron Fist combined with rapid response is pretty ridiculous. In solo, the boss never gets an attack off. In multiplayer, he still would, because only the first attack would be stunned, and then he'd still get an attack against the second player, and third and fourth if they were all in hero form. But crowd control is very good in true solo, and so Iron Fist rapid response, it gets the job done for sure. So we're going to record our remaining HP, which is 11. We actually record the number of delay counters, so I'm going to go back and count and make sure the number's right, because I'm pretty sure I forgot some. Yeah, the correct count should be 10. 10 delay counters. So we'll record that. No idea how good or bad that is. And then we will break for just a moment and move on to scenario number 3.